I like cooking in cast iron, but it's just kind of a pain sometimes. So I'm gonna try a steak in one of these non-sticks here. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat to medium. Let me make sure I have the right burner. While it's preheating, I'm gonna get a little bit of oil. We're just gonna put a little tiny bit of oil in here so we get a nice sear. I thought about using tallow. I was thinking about using a little peanut oil or something, but I'm gonna use a little bit of tallow here. That should be plenty. Go ahead and get that on there and put this up. I'm gonna be using a sirloin tip steak that I picked up when I was up north yesterday. I had to go get some stuff done to the car, and that's about a 3-hour drive round trip. They have a good grocery up there that has decent meat. Not the best, but a lot better than what I can get close to me. So I have seasoned this. I've let it come to a warmer temperature, a safe temperature, and I've patted it dry. We should hopefully get a decent sear here. I've never been good at doing a good sear, so don't judge me or the pan here. Judge me instead of the pan is what I meant to say. But we will see. Tallow just to cover the pan there a little. Starting to get a decent amount of heat there. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some of the tallow on here, and I'm going to brush it on my steak. Starting to get a good sizzle from the tallow, so we should be about ready. I also want to do this in a video once. We'll see how well it works. And I think we're good. We'll let this go for about 5 minutes, and then we'll flip it, and we'll be back. Coming right up about 5 minutes. See if we have a good sear. Not great, but not bad. I could have left it another minute, maybe. So we'll do about 6 minutes on this side, and then check back in. Just gonna get in here and clean up a little bit of this tallow spatter so we don't get a fire going. I really love these pans. I've been using them for a couple of weeks now. My wife's even used them a few times. She used this one this morning, matter of fact, and all I did was rinse it out, and then it was good to go. And I'll show you that, but it just takes a little bit of water, and then I'll go in with a paper towel, and you know, it's very clean. Obviously you can go into some soapy water and stuff too, but you don't have to attack it with anything. You don't have to get one of these, steel brushes, you know, you don't have to worry about getting it wet. It's just so much nicer than stainless. I still like, so much nicer than stainless. It's still so much nicer than cast iron. Granted, I still love cast iron. I will always do my bacon and bacon ends in cast iron, but for like burgers and steak and other stuff like this, I just love these things. And we got the nice 3 sizes and just really great. Like, I so badly want to flip that over, but we need to leave it for about another 2 or 3 minutes to get a good sear. I think it's actually going to be slightly more cooked than I would prefer, but it'll still be good. I'll still eat it. I should have cut this fat line a little because we are getting a little bit of curling. I learned that the other day. I saw someone do something that had a big fat cap, and they just went through, it was a pork chop, I think, and they went through every inch or so and cut the fat cap, and then it didn't curl on them. So we're about ready to take it off with that. Oh yeah, that's a much better sear. So let me get that off the heat. We'll take it to the sink, and I'll show you how easy this is to clean. Here we are. It's still steaming, and I'm just going to get some water. And just with the silicone, like the majority of that just came right off. And then we'll come in here and give a little more attention to this with the stiffer edge. And like I say, you can come in here with some soapy water. You probably should. But just for illustrative purposes, I'm just going to do this. And we'll get that last little bit off. And then I'm going to get a paper towel, set that there for a second. Get that out of my way. Got a little wet. Get some more of that heat out of there. And then I'm just going to do this. And there we go. And I'd say I've cooked in this thing 15, 20 times now. Probably closer to 20 with my wife. There's a little bit there that I didn't get, but it's so easy. And like, even the bottom, you know, we've got a little sootiness from where some of that tallow was getting a little hot there and splattering everywhere. But these are just so nice. This has been resting for about 5 minutes now. So let's cut into it and see if it's about how I like. Yeah, it's a little more cooked than I would have liked, but some of that's just the thickness. To get that good sear, I had to cook it a little farther than I wanted. I prefer medium to medium rare, but I'll still eat this and enjoy it. Back with some hamburgers this time. We're using the same pan because I got to do two, one for me, one for my wife. So we're just going to go ahead and get those on there. All right, just going to go ahead and give them a nice little smash. And again, I put a little tallow in the pan. I just like tallow. Okay, don't judge me. And let's give them a little flip here. Oh yeah, good sear. My wife's running a little late getting home from school, so I went ahead and turned them down. We're about ready to flip again. Then I'll turn it down a little bit more. She's 5 minutes away. Just keep them kind of warm. Slow down the cooking just a little. We'll go and get them plated. And yeah, like it'll clean just the same. I'll just rinse it out and take a paper towel to it, and it'll be, clean. All right, and we'll just plate these real fast. And then it's going to be the same kind of deal where I just rinse it out and it's pretty much done. And see, that stuff just comes right off of there again. So I'll just do this for a minute, paper towel it, and be done. And another thing I really like about these Nonstick is they do work with an induction cooker. Pretty dang cool. I've been using these things for 2 weeks now. I've not used this little one yet, but I'm going to cook this steak in it. But just so you know, they do work with an induction cooker.